How do I sum this guy up? Focused, loyal, and everything he does seems to have a sense of purpose. Let's go and find out a little bit more about Blake Shinn.
Blake Shinn with an absolute brilliant ride.
Mate, it's always good to see you, my friend. How are you?
I'm good, buddy.
You look great.
You too, buddy.
Let's go and have a coffee, my friend.
Do it.
Do you remember your first winner? It about sums you up.
Yeah, geez, clearly unique.
Doesn't it?
Yeah, people have said I am unique.
Well, that's what makes you so good, mate.
Yeah.
Clearly unique.
Yeah. I probably shouldn't remember it. The saddle went and then the horse just took off on me and kept running. But it was a great moment because like it's the first winner.
Yeah.
It's pretty special, quite surreal. It was at my hometown in Kilmore. Everyone was there. It's one that I'll never forget, that's for sure.
You never do, mate.
No, you don't.
I call you the 1% then, because every time we have a lot of conversations and you ring me and say, Bossy, can you find 1%?
You get 1% improvement every day. At the end of the year, you're going pretty good.
You're going pretty good.
So
yeah.
we just try to look for that and marginal gains, I think, and then just incrementally improving, and that's just the way I look at it.
You seem to be a different person since you've come back from Hong Kong. Do you think it mentally and physically it made you better?
Definitely. Now, the first 18 months was hard, very hard. But I stuck it out because I just felt my riding needed to improve. Fortunately, I ended up getting a couple of Group 1s on Russian Emperor, Skyfield. So you don't give up. I could have walked away when, it didn't look like I was getting what people might have think I deserved, but I knew deep down that my riding wasn't quite where it needed to be, but I felt I achieved enough to walk away satisfied.
Talking about that technique, you've really worked hard on your technique, and you're still working hard on it. I know that you're always asking questions, and I know you're a very aggressive rider, which I love. But what did you identify?
It was just trying to find a key which I hadn't found before to, say, curb your enthusiasm. If there's a half a run there, I'd push out.
Yeah.
If I needed to hit a horse an extra 1 or 2 just to try and win the race, I'd do it. But there's rules in place and we've got to respect them, and having people like you, Stephen Arnold, and others around me to just educate me on ways to calm down when you're in these situations. Just think about it. It's hard in the moment. Like, you've really got to train your mind to be present in the moment and try not to overstep the mark. And I feel we're in a state now where riding has been as good as ever.
There's no doubt. How exciting is this spring for you? Because you've got some concrete base with people with good horses, so you must be really looking forward to this one.
I am. I've done well in previous springs, but I want to win the Group 1s.
Yeah.
I've ran second in quite a few Group 1s, frustrating beats.
Attrition or Ancito, nearly a dead heat.
It only makes us stronger and want to come back and have a crack and get some Group 1s on the board. So I've got some good contacts, great stables behind me, like you say, and if I can have a big spring and win some Group 1s, that's really what I want to achieve.
And Warmonger will destroy them. Warmonger's romp time.
Well, I've never ridden a horse with that, like him. And it was just an incredible feeling. He could have went another lap just like that. It was just a track gallop for him. I remember being down the back straight and he had his ears pricked and he was flowing lovely. Had that ability to quicken. I
hear that you want to win 200 races in a season, which is attainable.
Look, the 200's a goal that I set myself, and I think it's something for me to stay focused on. Keep striving. I've put it out there to say I want to do it. I feel I will do it. It's exciting, and I'm going to a few more meetings that probably a lot of the top jockeys won't. It's an exciting time of year. It's going to hopefully be a big year.
What is the number one focus for you? What is keeping you motivated?
A desire to be the best that I can be. Striving for perfection. Aiming to be one of the greats of the jockeys. Hopefully leave a footprint on the turf when I hang up the boots like you have, and have a great resume. I've studied champions my whole life. Yourself, Oliver, Dettori, Mike Smith. They're the guys I've dreamed about being like. And although I'm not there yet, I'll hopefully, by the time I'm retired, someone will look at me in a similar way that I looked up to them.
Well, mate, thanks for sitting down and have a cup of coffee.
Always, buddy.
I love you, mate. I can't wait to watch you do your thing throughout this spring. It's going to be unbelievable, brother.
Cheers, mate.
Cheers, mate.